seek my fame and fortune, and I left my dear old mother in her home. Now the years have rolled along, and I am far across the ocean, but the time has come for me to cease to roam. May the light of love shine out across the dark and stormy ocean. May the bonds of friendship reach across the sea. To the cottage where that dear old lady sits and waits and wonders. Yes, my dear old mother's waiting there for me. Yes, in memory I can see her standing by the open doorway, looking seaward from the cottage on the bay. Mid the heather and the
Niall of the Nine Hostages was a legendary king of Ireland who ruled over 1,500 years ago. He was known for his strategic thinking and military prowess. It is said that Niall took hostages from 9 different kingdoms, earning him his nickname. Among his hostages was St. Patrick himself, the patron saint of Ireland. But Niall was not just a land-based king. He was a master of the high seas, too. He led raids on the coasts of Britain and Gaul, and some stories even say that he visited Rome as a hostage himself. Today, Niall of the Nine Hostages is remembered as one of the most successful and powerful early Irish kings, with a legacy that stretches far beyond the borders of his kingdom.
One day soon I will return to find that dear old lady waiting for her wandering boy to come back home again. And I'll reach out with my loving arms and greet her with emotion, and I'll settle down and never home again. May the light of love shine out across the dark and stormy ocean. May the bonds of friendship reach across the sea. To the cottage where that dear old lady sits and waits and wonders. Yes, my dear old mother's waiting there for me. May the light of love shine out across the dark and stormy ocean.
Most of immigrants flock in, 1 million a year. They come in teeming steerages from Italy, Russia, Central Europe, hoping for a better life and dreaming that America's streets are paved with gold. They will bring balance and some problems too. Often their problem will be just to earn a fair living wage.
For all new arrivals, there is a medical examination to weed out those with serious illnesses and dangerous diseases. Many are rejected. Once in the new land, what lies ahead?
They asked me how I knew my true love was true. Something here inside someday you'll find all who love are blind. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chant them and I gaily laugh to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has flown away. I am without my love. Without my love. Now laughing friends deride tears I cannot hide. So I smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes.
This is from the front of a train, which is an express and which has left 125th Street, swung around the curve at 129th, is proceeding eastward on 129th Street, and will turn into the upper level of the bridge. Right at this tower, the single track became two tracks. You can see the stub of the cutoff portion of the 2nd Avenue elevated right there. Now we swing around the curve, head over the upper level of the bridge, over the river and into the Bronx. This was still a heavily industrial area at the time. There were piano factories here, there was an iron works here, there were various other factories and other industries in this area. It was also a densely populated residential area, hence the 3 express stations at 133rd, 138th, and 143rd Street, as well as at the hub of the Bronx, which was 149th Street and 3rd Avenue. On the far right there may be seen the Willis Avenue Highway Bridge, from which some of the previous scenes were taken. Upper level at 133rd Street. And this time a view out the side of a train leaving 125th Street. It's a through express of Q cars going around the curve at 129th. You can see the truncated footbridge at 129th Street there. There was much more of that footbridge at one time. It extended way south to connect all of the platforms, so that passengers could go from one platform to another while changing trains. Now we swing out over the Harlem River again, over the upper level of the bridge, back to the Bronx. Off of the elevated bridge at 2nd Avenue, we are looking toward 3rd Avenue with a northbound local coming from the 3rd Avenue L, turning into 129th Street, and coming toward us to go over the bridge into the Bronx. The 2nd Avenue L had gone down 2nd Avenue to the left out of the picture. The switches to the 2nd Avenue L had already been removed by the time this view was made. On the right is a southbound local, having just come off the bridge, is turning into 129th Street as our train proceeds past us. There were 2 public sidewalks on the L Bridge, one on each side with stairways at each end, so it was possible to stand there and watch trains or take movies of them. This is at the Bronx end of the same sidewalk on the L Bridge, as a northbound express passes overhead. I'm sorry, as a northbound local passes overhead. This is taken from a landing on the stairway. Heads out over the New Haven Harlem River freight yards and swings around into the 133rd Street station. There's an express of Q-type cars coming over the upper level of the bridge, entering the Bronx, and swinging across the New Haven yards and heading into the upper level of the 133rd Street station. th 138th Street, as seen from the street, here again the station was in the block between 138th and 139th. Notice the 1955 Dodge and Plymouth taxi cabs, indicating that this was early in 1955 during the last days of the 3rd Avenue L south of 149th Street. We continue to chase that local train as we look out the side of our express, passing through the alley between Willis and Alexander Avenues, the private right-of-way from 133rd to 143rd Street. We make our stop here at 143rd Street. There may be seen, I'm sorry, that was 138th Street. The next stop is 143rd, which is this station. These views were taken while the upper level was still in use. Right down to the last day there was through express service, and this is a through express because the local expresses operated as locals north of 149th Street. We passed through the 156th Street station. Then the 3rd Avenue and its L make a wide S turn, passing the Alexander Avenue Police Station and the old Bronx County Court building, which was used as the criminal courts building at this time. The other end of the S curve is where 3rd Avenue joins St. Anne's Avenue, there on the right, at 161st Street, which was a local and local express station. Since we're riding a through express, we pass right through 161st Street without stopping. On the right, Boston Road turns off from 3rd Avenue as 3rd Avenue makes a slight turn to the left, heading northward toward Fordham. 166th Street station. And coming up, 169th Street station. The next station had the longest name of any station on the New York City transit system. Claremont Parkway between 171st and 172nd Streets, and all that appeared on the station sign, as you will see. Of course, most people just referred to it as Claremont Parkway Station. There's the station sign. Several of these were saved by rail fans. And there's a northbound through express passing through Claremont Parkway Station. Now we resume our ride. We are passing through Claremont Parkway Station and heading north. The large building on the right is Old Public School 2, which was long since demolished and replaced by a new school building on the same site. This is 174th Street Station. Now we are looking north from Fordham Road Station, the middle track. A northbound through express which has switched to the local track at 180th Street, making all stops north of there, was heading north toward Gun Hill Road. The station sign here read Fordham Road, 190th Street, although to the best of my knowledge, neither Fordham Road nor any other street in this vicinity was ever called 190th Street. This is Fordham Square, or Fordham Plaza as it's called, looking southeastward from 189th Street as the southbound local swings out from Fordham Road Station and heads down the diagonal portion of the 3rd Avenue L toward 183rd Street. This southbound local is doing the same thing.
They say that falling in love is wonderful.
The southbound local here is crossing 187th Street.
So they say. And with the moon up above, it's wonderful. Yes, it's wonderful.
Through history, Navy men have worn a variety of colorful uniforms. But today, the sailor's uniform, like his ship, has been scientifically streamlined. The blouse, jumper, is tailored of 18-ounce vat-dyed navy blue Melton cloth. The cuffs and collar are of the same material. The cuffs and collar are... Oh, well, perhaps we better go aboard ship and have a look around. Well, here's Seaman Tarfu. He'll help us with our little, demonstration. Oh, yes, the jumper. The Navy man carries very little on his person. Therefore, the jumper has only the one small pocket, which, however, is adequate for all his personal effects. The less said about a sailor's pants, the better.
The training center you will see is a composite of the training centers located at Bainbridge, Maryland, at San Diego, California, and Great Lakes, Illinois.
Okay, fellas, what are you trying to do? Waste the taxpayers' money? Come on, let's go.
Having left civilian life behind, a recruit finds himself in unfamiliar surroundings.
One man to each square. All right, keep moving. Take a leg then. On the double. Now put your gear down on the deck. All right, put it right there at your feet. Stow it. Now today, you men...
Surroundings in which he is governed by a new code of regulations, where old words and phrases require new meaning.
All right, knock off that skylarking back there. Come on up here and bring that magazine with you. What's the matter with you? Are you a baby or something? Give me that magazine. You want to get treated like a baby or get treated like a man? Like a man? Well, then start acting like a man. Now get back in your place and listen to what I'm going to say from now on, because what I'm going to say is important.
The men are given thorough medical and dental examinations. With equipment like this, the teeth are thoroughly checked, and where needed, complete dental care is given to each and every man. Dental and medical care that will continue for the remainder of their stay in the Navy. After this, a recruit is measured from head to toe and issued his outfit of Navy uniform and clothing.
By now, many of you men are probably confused. I'll try to tell you what lies ahead. Today, you're being formed into Company 178. From now on, you will be part of the team, a closely knit team. Now, this is your company commander, handpicked by the Navy to mold you into qualified sailors. Before I turn you over to him, I want to impress upon you how important he'll be in your progress and welfare while you're here.
If they were never impressed with the part the company commander plays in their welfare that first day, they are in the weeks to come.
Stand up straight, Doble. Get those shoulders back. Smith, a dirty white hat. Very good, Hunt. You'll make good recruit petty officer material. Dirty skivvy, Pascal. Very good, Abel. Not too good, Stokes. You got spots on that jumper. Your neck's dirty, too. Step out here. When was the last time you took a shower? Last week. Get your gear and get in there and take a shower now.
Yes, it's up to this man to turn these 70 individuals with different backgrounds into a closely knit team. A team that will live together, eat together, study together, march together, and learn together. It's up to this company commander to mold these men into a team capable of competing as a unit against other companies. A team that, realizing the need, will develop its own leaders. To naval customs and ceremonies, the training center makes sure that every recruit spends some time acquiring the proper appreciation for the routine and practical side of life aboard ship. While in the advanced stages of his training, the center prepares him for every emergency, from fighting fires, the dread of seamen at sea, to saving the life of his shipmate, or his very own. Though the men have rather full schedules, there is always time for relaxation, and they soon discover that the training center has facilities for just about everything, from playing ball, and building models, to catching up on the latest books, and dance steps with friends they have met since they've been in the service. On weekends, when not on liberty or on watch, the men are encouraged to have visitors and to acquaint their guests firsthand with the training center. Out of the 75 men who started in this company which you see graduating today, 27 of them will leave directly for service and job training in the fleet. 7 others will be assigned to various shore stations, such as airfields or naval operating bases. 38 of the company will be assigned to technical schools located at one of the 3 training centers or at other shore installations. Here they will join others returning from the fleet under orders to be trained in a wide variety of technical skills, leading to greater responsibility in the Navy. At some of these schools, the men will study to become electronics technicians, journalists, fire controllers, and machinist men. At other schools, the men will be required to master such fields as communications, the clerical duties of yeomen, guided missiles, or the operation of the boilers and machinery to be found in the engine room of a ship. While some learn to care for the teeth and the human body, others concentrate on taking care of the miles of involved piping systems found in the bowels of fighting ships.
If you've the nerve, it's great to serve, so quit your job and be a cop and go with Uncle Sam down to Havana or to Savannah or Frisco Bay. From Canada down to the Philippines or any foreign shore, there's always a girl who's left behind, who's been behind before. It may be Lou or Sue, it's all the same to you. From China to Peru, you've nothing to lose. Join the Navy, join the U.S. Navy. It's a great life to be a cop.
On a tub or a sub or a flat top, you can help Uncle Sam do a job.
Join the Navy.
Though your hair be wavy or it's crew cut or it's curl,
You can see a lot of interesting places.
you can see a lot of mighty pretty faces.
And the ladies always welcome your embraces. Join the Navy, see the world.
When you're in the mood.
Long before this ship was commissioned, the experts of this new old Navy of yours went to school to learn about her. Technical education is one of those relatively new customs in the Navy, which, every indication has it, will stand the test of time and become traditional.
It was the men that made the United States Navy what it is today. Here they come! This is for Pearl Harbor. You lousy blackout.
Electricity in our town is produced from steam generated in enormous boilers that may be as much as 14 stories high. The fuel burned under these boilers can be coal or it can be oil, but coal is generally the most economical. This coal comes to our plants loaded on barges or ships, as much as 10,000 tons at a time, so that none of it has to be carted through New York streets. Goodness knows they're congested enough already.
In the still of the night, in the still of the night, I remember that night in May, the stars were bright above. I'll hope and I'll pray to keep your precious love well before the light for me again with all of your might in the still of the night, in the still of the night. You're my dream come true.
flight are rolling by like thunder now. As I look in your eyes, I hold on to your body and feel each move you make. Your voice is warm and tender, a love that I could not forsake, 'cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. Lost is how I'm feeling, lying in your arms. When the world that says too much to take, that all ends when I'm with you. Even though there may be times it seems I'm far away, never wonder where I am, 'cause I am always by your side, 'cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'll do all that I can. We're heading for something, somewhere I've never been. Sometimes I am frightened, but I'm ready to learn for the power of love. The sound of your heart beating made it clear suddenly. The feeling that I can't go on is light years away, 'cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Whenever you reach for me, I'm gonna do all that I can. We're heading for something, somewhere I've never been.
never knowing what went wrong. Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through with the rain in my shoes, searching for you in the cold Kentucky rain, in the cold Kentucky rain.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take
take it. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Jamaica off the Florida Keys. There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band down in Kokomo.